was just blowing up some crates.
Join us. Embrace us.
I just tapped back in.
I'm messing with this weapon I haven't messed with in a while.
Stand by for life support.
The Batacore. Fair enough.
I haven't messed with it in a while. Might as well.
Alright, that's why I stopped leveling this thing. I was waiting to get the Incarnate Genesis installed.
I'm just going to see if I can find... Nope.
You having fun there, Amanda?
Yeah. Trying to find a spot. Trying to find
I found
the room.
somewhere.
Oh, I just found the extraction.
Yeah, I ran into that earlier. And now I play the waiting game.
Yeah, we're coming.
I'm waiting for the enemies.
Well, that's because we're over here.
And the enemies were also following me.
Hi.
Hello. This is gonna be good.
I don't know what y'all's Ripper's Whale is at.
2097.
Please, 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 you fuck!
What do you think Uriel is actually going to do, by the way, when he comes out?
I don't fucking know.
I mean, I already mentioned what the fans want to see Uriel do.
I mean, there's also the thing that I brought up.
We did discuss that with that whole Devil Trigger thing.
I think I was able to crank this thing up to 4,000 for y'all.
4,301. I'm just gonna say I'm using a compressor, so that is easily one of the most ridiculous buffs you could have given me.
Oh yeah.
Because this build I'm using has steel path-worthy heat procs. You just push those up by 5,000%. 8,000. 9,000.
What the absolute fuck?
Y'all have been cranked to 10,000%.
Oh my god.
Also, when Sonic Racing Cross World comes out, I am gonna be streaming that for early access, because, well, of fucking course I'm going to. I've been looking forward to that game since I played the open network test.
I just now looked. I pushed y'all all the way to 14,000.
Bravo! Nothing is going to survive. Should have gone to a relay, see if we can pick up some buffs.
Prepare for sentient fighters.
And also, I just realized that this is a steel path temple that I'm using. I completely forgot about that.
You wouldn't think a bubble gun could do this kind of damage. It was more like a novelty weapon than anything. Like something more you'd see in an anime that is more of a joke but does stupid damage. Turns out, it's something that looks like a joke but does stupid damage.
Just
Have
don't.
fun with 16,000.
Oh, you're fucking glowing.
My compressor prime just got corrupted, so infinite bubbles inbound.
Ooh, 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 ooh. My Batacore.
Please watch those noises, Amanda.
Is it breaking the fourth wall to fucking talk to the crowd directly? Am I pulling a Deadpool right now?
I have no idea. I mean, I know it's definitely much weirder when he can recognize dreams.
What the fuck? I'm just like standing and what the hell? Jesus.
Delivering?
Let's go.
I just fucking looked. 49,000 on both of y'all.
23 on my end.
It's 23.
It's showing 49,000 for me.
That was my chat.
They are drawing from your life support.
Problem solved.
Also, we've been in here for 15 minutes, and I've already cranked out high numbers of fucking Ripper's Whale.
That's Temple for you.
I'm gonna have to stop since something's wrong with my body right now.
Should we hop out at the 20-minute mark, or do you think you need to go now?
Um, I think we can. Actually, I might have to go now because something's wrong with me. Right?
Unless you want to go for a lay down, Amanda, and me and Josh will continue.
Yeah, I'm gonna go lay back down with Nick.
Okay, you go ahead. You go ahead for extraction, then me and Josh will stay here.
I'm worried about the enemies following me.
You're Dante. You are virtually immortal.
Good point.
Bang bang.
Bang bang indeed, Blair.
Why is there a fucking bike here, and why does it have a book?
Oh, that would be mine. That wouldn't make
Because
sense
it
because
is
I just hit
fun.
30k. Did you just hit 60k?
32.
I'm at 58k.
Yeah, something's not right.
I'm down to 57.
I'm just gonna say that it's something to do with the range. I wasn't in range, so I'm a little behind, probably.
Maybe we have to be in certain range.
That's literally what I just said. Okay, then we've hit the
Alright.
20-minute mark. Get ready to pick your things.
You!
Former. We're not locking in a relic. We're getting out of here.
You're at 58k. Amanda's at 57k, and I'm at 58k on Ripper's Whale.
Makes no sense.
Sure, use your bike.
I will never understand why it does that. We're out of here.
Mission complete.
I made it all the way to 60k on that buff.
Nice.
Holy shit.
You go have a lay down, Amanda. Me and Josh will continue. I'm gonna quickly
I
head
don't-
to the Zaraman to see if I can install this thing.
Hang on. You think Vault could benefit using the Alternox for the electricity?
He doesn't need electricity procs as like Jaya does. And Altonox is just a weird weapon to begin with. I forgot I made Zors and never bloody leveled them. Also, the game bugged and sent you 4 invites.
I beggeth your fucking pardon? The
Yeah, I don't
hell?
get it either.
Well, didn't work anyway.
There you are. I think it's time we put a collar on you. Wait. You'd probably like that, wouldn't you?
Worm has no compassion for her troops. She orders more to this place, even though the neural sentry will surely corrupt them too. There are void fissures in the
Let's
area.
go.
Use these to crack open a relic. The Orican neural sentry is attempting to purge you from this place. Stand by for life support.
The Orican neural sentry is attempting to purge you
A
from this
fissure.
place.
Defend
Stand by
yourself
for
and
life
use
support.
reactant to open relics.
You're near a fissure.
Yeah, that's a dead end.
They're dropping reactant. Use it to crack open a relic. Keep fighting. Look for more reactant. Tenno, if you have a necromech, this would be an excellent place to deploy.
Oh, I found a room.
If you had an improvement.
So I just found the room we were in before.
I found this one.
Yeah, let's go with this one. It's a bit more open.
I wonder if I could fucking make a steel path of Vault.
Oh, definitely.
I mean, don't get me wrong, the fucking build you gave me for Vault currently, it works. I just want to change it up a bit, you know?
Fair enough. An Icarius Prime link. It's worth the good ducats, at least. Also, if you're wondering why I'm not radianting any of the relics, it's because I'm trying to stock up on not reactant, weak traces.
I mean, I'm doing the same.
Fair enough. Prick. Bloody nullifiers.
What, did they do something?
And spawned right on top of me and disabled my abilities. That is an almost obnoxious amount of green, isn't it?
I mean, yeah.
I know I said I like
Especially
green in
since-
games, but this is ridiculous. I mean, at least it's not a Fervon, because that would go infinitely.
Yeah, I lose frames because of that, by the by.
Not much I can do about that. The ability always targets the strongest enemies I've killed.
You're not the only one who can shock, motherfucker.
I'm not talking very much, am I?
Fighters.
We both ain't. Because we ain't got anything to really
Treasures of the Oracle.
yap about.
To better use
That, and my sister has a bad habit of telling me I'm being too loud when I speak at my normal volume. Everyone actually seems to love telling me that.
Also, I noticed you only have the one shadow.
Yeah, I haven't been refreshing them. You okay over there?
What do you mean?
Just asking. Once again, I summon a burning dog.
Jesus, I don't know if you can hear it out there, but it's fucking pouring. Sounds
It-
like.
We've had some rather heavy rain over here recently, too. Mainly because the heat wave's over and it's starting to cool down. Which I appreciate. These houses aren't built for the heat. I believe I've explained that to you before.
Yeah, y'all ain't got AC.
No, these houses are literally not meant for hot weather. They are meant for cold weather.
I mean, yeah, but aren't all English homes not built for the fucking summer anyway, since they ain't got no AC?
Basically. The idea is that these houses are built to keep the heat in. It's because we tend to have much colder weather over here. Yeah. But when the heat rolls around, that works against us because we can't keep our houses cool like everyone else, like you can in America.
as Lua kept you safe.
Because
Unless you open a goddamn window.
not even opening a window will fix it. Because, believe it or not, over in America, the houses are built differently because
Oculists.
you tend to have much warmer weather, so the houses are meant to let the heat out easier. That's why I believe the walls are a lot thinner, typically.
Some of them are a lot thicker because certain houses are made of brick.
Yeah. For example, in Florida, the houses are typically elevated, and there's like a bit underneath. If I'm remembering this correctly, I might be wrong. But in hotter areas, the houses are elevated to let the heat out through the bottom.
Some of them are, but
The sentient has detected fighters
the
incoming.
I think the country you're looking for, mostly that's in Louisiana, since, you know, the fucking water table is a lot higher there. So they gotta have their homes a bit higher as well.
True, but there are also houses in Florida that do that to keep the heat out. I mean, to be honest, would you want to live in the Sahara Desert wrapped in a fur coat?
To your
I
damage.
mean,
Surprise
no.
them with
I mean,
something new.
there are people that do that anyway, though.
Yeah. But you get the idea. Different housing structure for different parts of the world. And that's why when we have a heat wave over here, it is torture.
And yet, sometimes even a British heat wave can't even compare to an American heat wave.
Sometimes,
when-
yeah.
Because when we get a heat wave, it's like Satan took a shit and it was on fire.
Okay then.
Hell, it's worse in Arizona with its goddamn heat.
At least the houses you've got can vent the heat at night.
I mean, yeah, but still, during the day in Arizona, it gets upward. It gets into temperatures upwards to 120, 120 sometimes.
I'll need to convert that because I think you're working with. You work with
Fahrenheit.
Yeah, you work Fahrenheit. I was remembering that right. I just wasn't entirely certain. Because over here right now it's 20 degrees Celsius, which is decent, not too hot. And it's actually a little cloudy, so it might start raining later. I love how I was talking about I wasn't saying much earlier, and then we just start talking about the fucking housing differences between America and Europe. Well, the UK specifically.
Not only that, we're discussing temperature like we're meteorologists.
You want to hear another thing that I learned's quite different between America and the UK? The reason I bring this up is not because of how they do things mentally, but it's how they end up physically. In America, from what I remember, the soldiers tend to have a lot more muscle and bulk, so they're physically much stronger. But when one of those soldiers came over here to try applying for, or to try doing an exam that soldiers and stuff do, they found it was a lot more difficult for them because the military over here doesn't train for bulk, they train for endurance. Soldiers that can go for a long time on the field.
If I'm thinking correctly, part of the reason why we train for bulk is probably because that we need to stay, you know, physically in tune with our bodies, so that way we don't, you know, falter when we're on the battlefield.
That makes sense. But at the same time, it does mean that the military over there doesn't have the same sort of stamina. It's just the little differences. A soldier from over here couldn't train in the same way that a soldier in America could, but it also works the other way around. A lot of tiny little differences.
I mean, none of our military compares to fucking the Chinese military or the Russian military.
I mean, if I remember correctly, America has the biggest budget, so they could pull off some crazy shit if they wanted.
I mean, yeah, but take a look at our military nowadays compared to militaries in other parts of the world.
The sentient has detected you. Fighters
We're all disorganized because of a fucking dementia-ridden president.
Who... Do I want to mention that on a recording? Fuck it, I might have said it before, I'll just say it anyway. Who also happens to be my cousin.
If people argue, people argue.
I mean, I can think of one thing that the world unanimously agrees about. The live-action Snow White remake was shit.
Don't get me started.
So, that sounded almost painful just to think about for you.
Again, don't get me started, please.
I'm not gonna get you started. I'm just saying that seems to be something that everyone seems to agree on.
Again, if I get into a full-blown rant, I ain't gonna stop. I'm going to rip that fucking piece of shit movie apart.
Okie dokie. As far as I'm aware, I haven't seen either of them myself. I haven't even seen the Snow White run, haven't seen a movie in a while. Last one I saw was Multiverse of Madness.
Ah, Doctor Strange.
Yeah. I get that people also didn't quite like that movie, but I'd say it was alright. Not the best, but still pretty good.
Hell, people, there are some people that didn't fucking like the third Deadpool entry.
There'll always be some people out there that don't like something that everyone else does. I'm not gonna say they're wrong. Everyone has their own opinion, and that's fine. It's different views that make things different, of course. Things also change over time. Like, take Sonic 06, for example, odd little thing to talk about. But when that first came out, and even to this day, everyone still considers it a shit game.
Because it is.
Yeah. There is one guy who looked at that game, never played it before, and decided, fuck it, I'm ripping everything out of that game's assets, and I'm rebuilding it. And he's making it a good game.
And good for him, because 06 deserves, you know,
Better.
actual fucking run.
And that's what Project 06 is. It is a full-blown, stupid good remake of Sonic 06 made by the fans. Another reason I brought up Sonic 06 was the main villain, Mephiles.
Oh yes, Mephiles the Dark.
As I'm sure you're aware, back when the game first came out, he was a pretty decent villain, but because the game was so shit, he was kind of overlooked.
Yeah.
More recent years, like around 2020 or so, people look back to him and thought, wait, he was actually a damn good villain.
I mean,
Because they broke down how his character worked, how he did everything to reach his goal, and realized he was fucking sadistic.
I mean, if I can piggyback off that, it's basically the same of how, you know, of how Infinite gained, you know, more popularity.
Design-wise, he's good. Backstory-wise, Infinite was kind of shit. And still kind of is.
Even with those, you know, downsides, he's still a very decent villain.
He had the potential to be a damn good threat.
I mean, he had the power set, he had the item, he had everything going for him.
He had a rather shitty motivator. It's just forces in general kind of turned out to be quite bad. Like I was saying back with Mephiles, people recently found out managed to break him down and find he was fucking sadistic. The thing that he wanted to do was to release Iblis so that he could reform into Solaris. The end result, he could reach that result by doing two things: killing Elise or making her cry. Mephiles went with the latter, which was the much more convoluted option, and then made it even more complicated by trying to get Silver to do it by manipulating him. Just for shits and giggles. That's messed up. It is brilliant for a character like Mephiles, isn't it?
I mean, yeah.
And remember, the only reason Iblis was released was because Silver stopped trying to kill Sonic and Mephiles had to get involved himself. So, 06, bad game, brilliant villain, and Sonic Team realized that. They were making their next few games because they added Mephiles as a boss fight in Sonic X Shadow Generations. So yeah, good things in very bad places.
I mean, can't we also say the same about, you know, Chaos in and of himself?
I mean, Chaos was never really a bad villain, if you ask me. That might also be because I don't quite remember how Sonic Adventure went. I finished that game when I was still a teenager. Also, very funny thing, I only managed to finish that game because I started to realize how the fuck memory cards worked.
You went through the entire fucking game without ever saving your progress.
Initially, yeah, I managed to clear most of the campaigns in a single day. Somehow, when I was younger, I was a speedrunner, I didn't fucking know it.
Fuck did you manage to do that shit?
I don't know, but when I got back to the game when I was a teenager, I knew how memory cards worked. Anyway, back to Chaos. Not a bad villain, per se. He didn't have much going for him in terms of a character himself. I get that he was pissed off, because he was a guardian that lost his duty, because people basically betrayed him. But beyond that, he was basically a minion. Not like the yellow guys, like an underling to Eggman for most of the game. It was only right at the end that he got more of a character. It's like, I've had enough. I'm doing this myself.
Alright. Another boss that we can
Another
probably
job
talk
well
about.
executed.
One of my personal favorite bosses, Neo Metal Sonic.
Not a bad one either. Never managed to finish Sonic Heroes though. The Egg Emperor was a pain in the ass, to say the least. Which is funny because I reached that boss on all 4 campaigns and couldn't defeat it.
Thoughts on Metal Overlord as a boss?
Again, I never managed to reach that one. Because that's past Egg Emperor.
Have you ever fucking played Unleashed?
I played Unleashed, yeah.
Egg Dragoon.
Very fun boss. I only played it on the Wii version though. Never got very far on the other versions. But all in all,
Now, I'm just gonna.
pretty good
Now, I know
boss.
this is probably gonna. Now I know this is probably a hot take, but Egg Dragoon's inclusion in Forces wasn't really needed.
I can agree with that. Because its original appearance in Unleashed, damn good. Its return in Generations, good. It felt shoehorned in Forces. It's almost like, they like this machine, let's bring it back. And then they did shit.
Yeah, because it was on a fucking classic Sonic mode, and not like a regular Sonic mode.
Yeah. Because they took one of the most visually and gameplay rich bosses in the game and limited it, basically. You get the idea.